What's up, guys? Trail here, better known as Budget Bill, and this is your third stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Friday, March the 26th. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Less than 48 hours ago, we had no clue or answers as to why there was a delay in Social Security recipients like SSI, SSDI, VA veterans, and railroad beneficiaries in receiving their $1,400 stimulus check. We initially thought that the IRS was the reason for the delays, but ultimately no one was giving us any answers. Then the Ways and Means Committee stepped in and demanded some answers, and for the IRS and the Social Security Administration to figure out the problem and get these stimulus checks out to the American people. And then 24 hours ago, we found out that the Social Security Administration was the culprit in all of this madness because they have yet to send over the proper payment files to the IRS that was needed for them to make the direct deposits for the recipients. And today, apparently the Ways and Means Committee efforts have potentially fixed the issue of millions of Americans without their stimulus checks. Now, before we get started, y'all already know what to do. I don't even have to tell you anymore. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. And then let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Yesterday morning, as of 8:48 a.m., the SSA sent over the payment files to the IRS that are needed to make stimulus payments to Americans. And let me go ahead and read that official statement for you. And this was from the Ways and Means Committee Chairman, Richard Neal. The Social Security Administration has notified us that at 8:48 this morning, the agency has transmitted the necessary payment files to the IRS that have been blocking the sending of stimulus payments to nearly 30 million Americans. We are gratified that the SSA leadership finally recognized the urgency of the moment and acted swiftly on our ultimatum. The delays imposed by Commissioner Saul defied congressional intent and imposed needless anxiety and pain on taxpayers. So there it is, guys. The ultimatum from the Ways and Means Committee was the solution to end the hostage of the stimulus payments given to the American people. These were the steps needed to end this month-long wait for the appropriate payment files to be provided to the IRS in order for them to send the stimulus payments to Social Security beneficiaries. So what's the next process going forward? Well, the IRS has the information in their possession, so we are just waiting on them to process those direct deposits into people's accounts. Now, we don't know the timeline of when that will actually happen, but we can assume that's all the IRS needed to process these payments. So, after these payment files were received by the IRS, the Democratic lawmakers called for promptly sending out the outstanding $1,400 stimulus checks. The leaders said, now the IRS needs to do its job and get these overdue payments out to suffering Americans. Further delays will not be tolerated by this committee. Wow, guys, these Ways and Means Committees has really been strong-arming both the IRS and the Social Security Administration. They are really putting their foot down.
Foot is down, the foot is down.
Like, where were these guys when Congress was negotiating the second stimulus relief bill for 9 months? We could have used them back then. They sent one letter and got action done in less than 24 hours. So now more than 30 million Social Security beneficiaries are in line to receive their stimulus payments as soon as the IRS can process them. And just to explain why these files from the SSA are so important, because I saw a few people ask them in the comments section. The Social Security Administration has the information on each beneficiary as well as the correct method of payment. The SSA helps to ensure stimulus payments are delivered to the right bank accounts and the right address. The agency also actively deletes individuals who are no longer living from this list. Because, as you know, in the past, stimulus checks have been mailed to deceased Americans. And in typical fashion, those checks were cashed by someone else. So we we should hear more information today from the IRS of when the 30 million Americans can expect these stimulus checks to be distributed out. Hopefully it takes less than 48 hours, which has happened in the past. The only information that we have received so far from the IRS is that those that are eligible for a stimulus payment will receive the third payment the same way as their regular benefits come. So as long as your information has not changed and the Social Security Administration has the latest bank account or the mailing address for you, you shouldn't have to do anything in order to receive these $1,400 stimulus payments. Now, in other news, we have an update on the SNAP food stamp benefits. On Monday, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, or the USDA, announced that it would be increasing the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP benefits, by 15% through funds from the American Rescue Plan. In the White House press release, the increase will provide around $3.5 billion to around 41 million people in households experiencing food insecurities, working out to an average of $28 more per person every month, depending on what state you live in. The USDA Secretary, Tom Vilsack, said that they cannot sit by and watch food insecurities grow in the United States. The American Rescue Plan brings help to those hurting the most during this pandemic. It increases SNAP benefits so households can afford to put food on the table. It invests in working people and small towns and small businesses to get the economy back on track. And it makes the most meaningful investments in generations to reduce poverty. The USDA plans will also provide $1 billion in nutritional assistance to Puerto Rico, the Northern Mariana Islands, and American Samoa. And additionally, $1.4 billion will be provided to the U.S. states over 3 years. Some additional funds will also go towards expanding online SNAP purchases, as well as the development of mobile payment technologies to help with SNAP benefits. So it sounds like that they are trying to create a touchless way of paying for items with your SNAP benefits, such as Apple Pay or Google Pay on your cell phone. They said that with these investments, they hope to make it easier for participants, especially individuals in rural areas, as well as those with physical limitations, to order and pay for their groceries online. So, because of the Biden stimulus relief bill that was signed earlier this month, more money is being provided for the SNAP benefits to help with the food insecurities, as well as to improve the technology capabilities when it comes to using those benefits online as well as in stores. Now, for those that may be interested in applying for SNAP food stamp benefits, it's important to know that currently there were 38 million Americans receiving SNAP benefits prior to the pandemic, which 9.5 million of those have children in their homes. But the food insecurities are expected to be about 42 million Americans in 2021. So, if you're interested, all you have to do is go to your local SNAP office online and apply. Now, don't worry, I will include a link in the description if you are interested. Then you can click on your state in which you reside in. There you can read more about the program to see if you are eligible. Some of the requirements to qualify is that your current households can only have $2,250 in countable resources, such as cash or money in the bank, or $3,500 in countable resources if at least one member of your household is disabled or is age 60 or older. So if that description fits you, check out the link down below and check out the information and the benefits that they have to offer. Now, if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask them down below in the comment section. Also, I'm going to do some more research to find out when that 15% increase in food stamp benefits is going to start now that the American Rescue Plan has been signed into law. Outside of all of that, guys, hey, this has been another third stimulus check update news for you today. If you enjoyed any of this information or found it to be useful, be sure to hit the like button for me. It definitely helps out a lot, and it also tells YouTube to share this video with others. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for me so that you can be a part of this community, and hit the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Again, as always, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.